This is the ultimate balancing act, an ancient training tool called Plum Flower Poles. The higher you climb, the more they wobble, and the harder to keep your center.
I feel like I'm gonna fall and land on my face.
Even elite martial artists lose their center. But what about the human cat? Glen Levy has studied ninjutsu nearly his entire life.
A lot of ninjutsu training is based on finding different places on the foot to be able to use in different situations. With the plum blossoms, most of my weight is actually on the ball of my foot, just letting my toes become like antenna, like an insect's antenna.
I didn't know how they did that, jump from one pad to another pad. I literally thought that they were holding on wires or something.
The secret is wires, finely tuned nerve fibers running from toes to brain and back again. At last, science will unmask the biomechanics of the ninja's legendary balance. These sensors are so sophisticated, they're used in spacesuits to monitor pressure on astronauts. Simultaneously, they'll gauge the pressure and distribution of Glen's weight down to a fraction of a millimeter. The key indicator, a tiny black and white dot representing Glen's center of gravity. The closer the dot stays to the center of the foot, the better his balance. If it moves outside his foot, collapse. On heels or toes, Glen stays balanced. The center of gravity dot barely wavers, almost no sway. The secret is fancy footwork. The foot and ankle may be the most complex part of the human skeleton. This small area contains 26 bones connected by 33 joints. That's 1/4 of the bones in the entire body. At times, Glen uses all 26 bones simultaneously and independently. And all 10 toes, like 10 tiny shock absorbers. Every precise adjustment appears on the graph.
The readouts are unusual. The most notable difference is the stability or the lack of sway in the center force. When they move on their heels, the center force is very stable. As when they move on the forefoot, the center force is very stable.
In biomechanical terms, Glen has nearly zero sway. The legend of the ninja's supernatural balance is fact.